Greetings, YouTube community, sports fans, nation, and worldwide. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your host slash your boy Lex Anderson, and in today's video, you know what we're going to talk about. The gear might be gone, but the shovel pass is still alive. The graphic t-shirt killer is in the building. Rams, Patriots, the fallout from such a horrible, abysmal game, from a halftime show that no one really gave a damn about. I was reading it on Twitter. You can follow me at Mr. Fifth Avenue. Link is below in the bio. I saw how there was something about SpongeBob was a part of it, and there was some old white guy at my job, and he didn't understand about Travis Scott and Big Boy. Hilarious. So I actually played him the video of Travis Scott and Drake's Sicko Mode because I told him, you got to watch the videos because you're old and out of touch. So I played the video and he actually watched the full minute of it. And I really appreciated that because, he's a racist white guy, but, and he's very old, but he took the time, he put on his reading glasses and he's watching the video and I'm showing him from my iPhone. And, you just got to give thanks to the technology that's available on hand. And, one thing that I'm not giving thanks about is for the Rams. 3 points. And again, I had expressed this in my other previous videos about Gurley being the key, being the X factor, and he pretty much let the team down. And he did more than let the team down. I know Goff takes the onus on himself, as he should, because, like I also mentioned, without micromanager McVay in his ear, Goff, who might be physically talented, clearly doesn't know how to read defenses and make the proper adjustments. So before I get into the other horrible stats which I talked about, it got me to thinking. Todd Gurley's performance, first and foremost, was so horrible that, in my opinion, he should be Exhibit A as for why a running back should never, ever be given a contract like a quarterback. One, they can potentially have their seasons ended in the preseason or in practice. And number two, moments like we saw yesterday, where Gurley was pretty much a non-factor. Horrible, just horrible. 3 points, it's still so, it's almost like a nightmare that you would hope to wake up from. But no, you wake up the following day and it's like, wow, the Rams really dropped only 3 whole points. A field goal away from getting shut out. Imagine how mad the punter must have been in the locker room. I had to kick 8 punts on your first 8 drives? First time ever in Super Bowl history? The punter must be like, yo, y'all left me out here hanging. Literally, just hanging. I'm just kicking all these damn punts. I'm sure that the punter never thought in his entire life that he would be overworked on a Super Bowl. On a Super Bowl Sunday. Oh my goodness. The commercials, pretty much up and down. The only commercial that was fire was the NFL 100 commercial and the intro to the Super Bowl with John Malkovich and Peyton Manning. That was classic. I definitely made sure to favorite it on my Twitter account. Again, Mr. Fifth Avenue, link is below. You can check out my likes. It's there for y'all, and it'll be there for a while, at least until probably the football season starts again. And of course, they're already beating us in the head with Super Bowl 54 in Miami, and Pitbull's already got a song. Can I just get a week? Can we at least finish this week before you beat me in the head with the who's the favorites for next season? Who cares? Who gives a F? The Rams faltered at the most horrible time in their career. And I don't want to hear shit about not about wait to 2020. No, wait for nothing. No one cares. Just go away. Go away. Moments like this, sometimes you just really wish that the right team won. You wish that the NFL didn't screw the Saints over and screw the fans over. It could have been, Chiefs and Saints. That would have been crazy. Would it have been a better game? Who knows? Because I can't really get into hypothetics Here in the Sports Opinion Log, I have to deal with the stats and the truth and the facts. Well, more like the stats and the truth. And the stats are what we have. Well, the truth is what we have. 13-3, lowest scoring Super Bowl in history. And speaking of stats, let's check out what I have here. Because I know I have some stats. Hold on here. Hold on. Second team in Super Bowl history not to score a touchdown. I already been through that. But here's another one that I just found out. Third team in Super Bowl history to not run a play in the red zone. Damn. They couldn't even get into the goddamn red zone. And with all due respect to Gurley and his game, I could have sworn that the Rams had wide receivers. We definitely know that they're not the greatest show on turf. That will forever belong to Kurt Warner, Torrey Holt, and Isaac Bruce. Ay, ay, ay. What else do I have here that I might have saved? Oof. Horrible. Where's my notes? Hold on for a minute. I know I had my goats here. Oh boy, excuse me. I know I have my notes here on Gurley somewhere. Hold on. Just bear with me. Well, I remembered off the top of my head. 10 carries, 35 yards, one reception for -1 yards. There it is. Excuse me. See? Innate talent right there. But I think I did write it down. Let me see here. No, I didn't actually. Okay, hold on here. Nope. All right, cool. That's okay. Because that's what the box score is for. And thank goodness for the old-fashioned box score. Goff, what did he throw for? Like one interception and like 260 yards? Oh my goodness. Just a dismal all-round Super Bowl. I fell asleep at least 4 different times. Thank you, Vince McMahon. Salutes to you for having that halftime heat, the 3-man tag, Ricochet, Velveteen Dream, Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, and Tommaso Ciampa. That was great. Vince McMahon to the rescue. You can never go wrong. Okay, yeah, give me that box score real quick. Hold on here. Yep, Todd Gurley, 10 carries, 35 yards. His longest was 16 yards. Averaged 3.5 yards a carry. Goff, like I said, 19 of 38 for 229 yards. One interception. My God. And then how about the defense, though? How about the Rams' defense, which I said was going to probably give up some big plays. But, you hear all this nonsense about how, Wade Phillips, such a great defensive mind. Did Wade Phillips know that Julian Edelman was on the field? Julius, whatever, that Edelman was on the field? Clearly he did not by his 10 receptions for 141 yards. A Dominic Sue, how about him, right? Aaron Donald, man, it's beyond disappointing. Just go away. I don't want to hear about your plans for next season and you're going to come back with a vengeance. Nah, you were a field goal away from getting shut out. It wasn't a nail biter. It wasn't close. I know the nationwide sports leading network is trying to build up about a game-winning drive. The game was never out of reach for the Patriots because the Rams were absolutely putrid on offense. And, shame on the NFL owners and GMs who want to go this route of portraying McVay of being an offensive genius because he's white and all this bullshit. And here's the thing. The NFL, an NFL team has an offense, a defense, and a special teams. You need a head coach to cover all spectrums of the game. You don't need your head coach to be quarterback friendly. That's what the effing offensive coordinator's for, dummies. Your offensive coordinator, he's the one that's supposed to have the symbiotic, beautiful relationship with your quarterback. You don't need a quarterback-friendly head coach. In case you don't remember or don't recall, remember a couple of years ago when the Dolphins had that issue with that African-American guy, the lineman who was being bullied by another offensive lineman? One of the first things people said was, fire the head coach. He should have known what was going on in his locker room. Oh, really? Are you sure about that? because there's a lot of situations and a lot of dynamics that occur in the workplace that managers don't always know about unless it's brought to their attention or unless they see it face to face, which definitely wasn't the case with the Dolphins' former head coach who they had fired. I forget his name, but I'm sure you remember the story. It might have been what, 4 or 5 years ago, right? So here's my thing. We don't need a quarterback friendly head coach because you have a defense and special teams and the offense. Your OC, he needs to be cool with your quarterback. That's why when teams don't play well, the offensive coordinator usually gets fired. Then the head coach takes on the duties of the offensive coordinator, or he puts someone else in place. And speaking of in place, is that all I have? Yeah, that is pretty much all I do have. There will be another NFL video later in the future because I am aware that the Dolphins did make a head coaching hire and he is African American. Well, you know what? Let me just pull it up right now because it is Black History Month. So it would only be right. Here we go. Dolphins name. Dolphins make Patriots assistant Brian Flores their next head coach. So Black History Month, there it is. Salutes to Brian Flores, the new head coach of the Miami Dolphins, by way of coming out of the Patriots coaching system. But as we've seen, Belichick clearly has no issues moving forward when his assistant coaches depart to, I would like to say, greener pastures, but usually Belichick's former assistants don't usually translate to great head coaches. So we'll see. But hey, at least an African American was hired on Black History Month as the new head coach of the Miami Dolphins. Oh, I can't wait to see how this plays out for Jet fans. But speaking of play out, my time is up. If you've come this far in the video, make sure you do the right thing and press that subscribe button right there to your left and that bell icon over there to your right. Ding! Press it so you stay updated of any and all upcoming future videos. Trust and believe. Here in the Sports Opinion Log with your boy Lex Anderson, there will definitely be more videos coming in the future. As for now, this video's over, but no, we'll just leave it as is. These videos are actually made live, so when I flub, I just keep it going because we're all human, right? I'm sure Goff and Gurley know a lot about being human. I'm just going to do what I do best. Pop my collar. It's time for me to sign out. Gold-blooded indeed. More like the Patriots defense was cold-blooded. Well, guys, if you're looking for the perfect gift for your lady, check us out online at celebrityhaircore.com, where we do sell grade 10A diamond virgin human level, grade 10A diamond level virgin human hair wigs, those closures, frontals, and now clip-ins. Yes, send your girl if she needs a better style to us at celebrityhaircore.com. Link is in the bio below. And check us out on the gram at Celebrity Hair Core for our promo codes, picture and video gallery. And you get a 2-for-1. If you follow Celebrity Hair Core, I, Lex Anderson, in the flesh, well, not in the flesh, but in social media, I will follow you back as well. Until next time, sports fans.